This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Here's a give the ball. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Jones wants to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. The running back gets his hands on it, but he's not able to stay in bounds. It's 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is it.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Bear. There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Jones to throw. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Intercepted!
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside.
Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Oregon Ducks. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly.
The Ducks will kick this away to get us going here.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receiver in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Smothers. Got an opening here. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it smothers. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first half. What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Yeah, look, the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into third down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. He'll hand it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Fires it to the wideout. Little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
The Ducks just cannot get their defense off the field.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up.
He's got a crease. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for 1st and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offense. offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's incomplete. Aggressive on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Nice grab. It's Stewart. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He's got space. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Briggs out fourth.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Ducks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Takes off in a bootleg. Fires it on the move. He's got it, enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, I love this play call on fourth and short. You get the defense to bite with the play-action fake, and all it takes is some good ball handling from the quarterback, good decision-making from the quarterback, and it's a first down for the offense.
first and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And now to try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Makes a quick catch. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They'll go hurry up here.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They move the 6, but going to the line here on 1st down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. And he made the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Looks like one more play here before halftime. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Back to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They make the tackle, then he converts on fourth down. Now the Longhorns, the first of their 3 timeouts.
Coaches told us all week that they were going to be aggressive in this ball game, and here they are being aggressive on 4th and 1. The defense is going to line up this way and give them the opportunity to run the football. Might as well take it. And they move the chains, and here we go.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains.
He's got space ahead. Good enough for first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds. They'll stop it at the 10. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. To the air. It's Moore. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, I always feel like a good tight end is your best friend in this position on the field. You're in the red zone. You've got the matchup that you want with your tight end. But here's the deal. He's got to make that catch. That's a good throw. It's on target. That ball has got to be hauled in.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's going to bring it out from the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
With the catch, it's Davison. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. They're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, to put them on top now.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Brown.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Catch made on the out route. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He goes out of bounds. The game moves it across the 40.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
To throw, it's Manning. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Send the back in motion. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy.
Oh, he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, credit to this defense with a huge play there on 3rd down. And now in this situation, they're really forced to go for it on 4th. It's got to be your best play call.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 10. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run it here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Oh, that's a huge tackle for loss. It was 2nd and short. Now it's 3rd and medium with a chance to get off the field. They've got to execute here and force them to punt.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
I don't think you can settle for a field goal here. You need to put the ball in the end zone, and so now it's best play, best matchup. What do you got on that play sheet? Give me some heat off the sheet here on 4th.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Handoff from the shotgun. Got an opening here. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Same tailback, another carry. Breaking in the... and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the game? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And now another kneel down to try to set up the game-winning field goal attempt. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They'll take a knee and try for a go-ahead field goal. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got one more left to work with. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Ducks. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Ducks with an answer.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That is broken up and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incomplete.
He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel, Pat, and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.